Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Pray Shop Cruise. My name is Itiri. I am so happy to be bringing you another paper, all-in-one scrapbook flip through. I'm very excited. I'm making room on my bookshelves for these books. I cannot get enough of them. Today, we are going to be flipping through the Floral Riot collection, 180 pages to create and craft with. So I have flipped through a couple of other floral inspired paper collections. I will link those videos in the description. They are all very different, but they do all have a floral vibe. So the Opulent collection is a bit darker, a little bit more dark romance, a little bit of goth. And then the Botanical collection, to me, this one here is more of a traditional botanical colors, in my opinion. Okay. So we sort of have what you would, I feel, think of traditional botanical colors. In the Floral Riot collection, and I absolutely love the name of this one. This one is more yellow tones, vintage vibes, and all the things. So we're going to flip through this one. This one is gorgeous. I say in every one of these flip throughs that this is my favorite. No, this is my favorite. No, this is my favorite. This is absolutely gorgeous. The covers of these feel very good, almost like a fabric matte. The paper is embossed. If you wanted to rip this here, the sleeve apart to use for journaling, you very well could. And we have an introduction, and I'm noticing that with the paper ones, we have poems or quotes and things. So it's really good to read that introduction here. And they're basically saying, bring the glory of nature into your home, your friendships, and your creative practice with the Floral Riot collection. Yeah, nurturing the artist inside you and filling your life and living space with blooming color. Life is beautiful. Okay, so the introductions are great. Make sure you read those when you buy this. And as always, we start off with some scrapbook papers. So be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Look at how deep and beautiful these colors and flowers are. Everything is up for grabs here, so you can rip out everything, you can cut out everything. Everything is up for grabs, but the more of these I'm buying, the less I'm wanting to tear these apart. So we have front and back scrapbook pages. Then we get straight into some postcards here. You guys know the drill. These paper books have all been very similar in what they provide, but the Opulent book was different in that it gave us vellum papers. That's why that opulent collection was a little bit more special. We're going to see if this book has some vellum papers. I'm not sure. We have some more postcards here. And then we have some items that you can use as miniature cards here. Okay. Then we have some more miniature cards here. I love this blue jay. These pictures are very inky, very artsy. Then we have our first section of wrapping paper, and you see the page behind the wrapping paper is also very nice. They give us quite a few wrapping papers here. So we're just going to see. So the other side is a solid color. Okay. These wrapping papers can wrap small to medium presents, I would say. So we have solid colors on the backs of these wrapping papers. This one, we have that beautiful olive solid color here. Oh, this is the birds. Okay, so this one has these birds trending sort of throughout. And then these are more florals here with that beautiful solid color. And then this was also florals, I believe. Yeah, these beautiful colors. These are very nice weighted wrapping papers. All of the paper in this book is great quality. Even the scrapbooking papers, which is a little bit thinner than the cardstock, is still very good scrapbooking. It's not the thinnest of scrapbooking paper. Then we have some more scrapbooking pages here. We have some envelope cutouts. This is very pretty. It's definitely giving you, you definitely feel a little bit of a vintage vibe here. Classic old money. This book was $35. So some of them are coming in at 30, some of them are coming in at 35. Okay. This one can be found in your local Barnes and Noble. I do think there is an online link for this one that I may be able to link on the Barnes and Noble website. Then we're going to get into some stickers here. Stickers that you can use to seal the envelopes that you're going to fold from this page. So you fold the envelopes according to the line and then seal the back of the envelopes with those stickers, or use those stickers however you want to use them. And then you have some label name stickers here. Very beautiful. These these pictures, these scrapbooking papers of these flowers are just stunning. Look at this. I mean, this is so appropriate for Valentine's Day. Everything in here is so appropriate for Valentine's Day crafting and journaling. If you're going to be making journal spreads, that's most likely what I'll be doing with these pages at some point, is making journal spreads. Then we have the frames, the multi-layered frames. I really appreciate these. These pop out. Okay. Each layer pops out. We have this layer here. This layer even pops out, that white. Then we have another smaller perforated line here that pops out. So you have all these layers that pop out, and you can journal at your heart's desire with these, or use these in cards. It looks like we have a list journal here. Look at this bird. Oof. Wow. This is very hard cardstock here. This is frameable. This is absolutely frameable. This is gorgeous. Wow. Can y'all see that color of that bird? That is so pretty. That type of stuff excites me right there. that cute little bird. I got to name her. What's her name? I think I'm going to name her Melody. Look at this. And then we have the bird theme throughout this list journal. And this list journal, they call it a list journal, but there are prompts on every page. So if I could go back in time, and then you write how you feel, what's holding me back in life, my deepest secrets that nobody knows. Okay. And each page, as you can see, is beautifully decorated. I would most likely not use this as a journal to write my thoughts in. I want to use these papers. All of these look like just paintings that need to go in frames. This is stunning. And you can write your name and your information in front of the journal. Look at that. You can even tear this journal apart, right? Because this is harder cardstock paper here. Then you have this poster board here. Then it looks like it gives us a notes notebook. This is the glue that was on there. We have a poster board here. These are also very frameable. You could definitely fussy cut those images out and use them in journaling as well. Like that bird would be gorgeous to fussy cut out. They have some beautiful birds in this one. This is the back of the journal and the front of the journal. This is a notes journal. These birds. I just don't know if I could use this for regular schmegular everyday notes. You could also make these into your creative journals themselves. This paper is thin like scrapbook paper with a little bit of a gloss on it, but you could use this for your creative journaling too, and put other papers in this journal, and this could be your creative journal. These are stunning. Look at this. I love the weight of pages like these and the scrapbook pages they include because they're easy to hand rip and collage in creative journals. This is a very beautiful, I love the way they've done florals in this book. So you got another very, very heavyweight page there. Then it looks like these are cutouts. You would cut these out. Okay, you could use these as backgrounds to shakers. And then you could cut these out as well. Very pretty. These are more cutouts. Very dark and vintagey. Then we have some pop outs here. We got some bookmarks. These are very high quality. You could use these as bookmarks, or you can make tags with these. Look at that. Ah, look at that bird. This is so artsy fartsy. There's birds on the back of all of them. Man, oh man. Look at these tags, y'all. Can you imagine doing a tag flip with adding your own other pieces of ephemera, putting these tags on a key ring? I know some amazing tag makers. I know some amazing tag makers who would take these tags and just, you wouldn't believe what you would see on their tag flips. I may do a little something, but I know some people who will really just take this and run with it. Then we have some more scrapbook paper here. Gorgeous. These designs are gorgeous. Then it looks like we have some invitation cutouts. They say invitation on them, but you can just use these as journaling cards. Okay, the perforated lines in these books make it very easy to rip apart. No fuss, no tearing. I just did a flip through of the all-in-one craft books at Five Below, and those pages are very temperamental, very easy to accidentally tear where you shouldn't tear. Not the pages in these paper books. You don't need scissors with this paper book. Unless you just, you can use scissors to fussy cut other things out, but just ripping and poking out the cards and stuff, very easy. They give you 3 pages of these invitation cards. These are heavier weight cardstock. And as you can see, the dotted lines on the back that you can write on here. And then we have more stickers. More stickers. We have more stickers. This is pretty. Another bird. That yellow bird is really pretty. I love yellow. And then the backs of the sticker pages are so pretty too. So when you peel off all the stickers, you have this whole back page to use. We have some more scrapbook paper. I mean, these scrapbook images are so gorgeous. Just like, you don't want to rip this paper, but it's made to be ripped apart. I have a lot of other scrapbook pages from other sites I've been purchasing from that would go with this book so beautifully. Mushrooms and butterflies and flowers to layer on top. Then we have some more wrapping paper. And that's the page that it was stuck on. Let's look at this wrapping paper. This is very high quality wrapping paper. Okay. We continue with the bird theme here in this beautiful solid color on the back. You could definitely wrap small stationery gifts with these wrapping papers or frame them. Like these are quite gorgeous, or wrap journals with them. I mean, I just feel like you're going to want to use the big print. You're going to want to see the big print. You're not going to want to rip it too much, Stunning. Stunning. Beautiful wrapping paper. You could also make some incredible envelopes with this. I love this. I love this weight of paper for envelopes. Then we have some, are these stickers? No, these are cutouts. We would cut these out. Put a little pop dot sticker on them, give them some dimension. Then we have some solid pages here. These are all scrapbook pages. Then we get into more art. And then we have more tags or bookmarks. Okay, these pop out very easily. And you have the punch it's already punched. They're already pre-punched at the top. If you wanted to put a key ring on them and do a tag flip. This is a solid green one. Here. This is a solid green one. Then we have some solid colors on the back. Very beautiful. Then it looks like we have some other cardstock items here. So these come apart as well. You can use these as bookmarks or punch ephemera pieces out of them because they're heavier weight cardstock. We have some more cutouts here. More cutouts. Now we have some alphas. More alphas. But this is scrapbook paper, so your alphas are not going to be like heavy weight. They'd be just like paper. You'd have to back them on something else. We have some numbers. Numbers and flowers. More alphas. This is quite beautiful. Quite beautiful. Oh, look at it with my nails, guys. Beautiful. Yes, this is these pages are probably my favorite pages of the paper books. The washi tape stickers. I love how long these washi tape stickers are because you can cut them to be whatever size you want. But I love how long they are because they will stretch across the bottoms and tops and sides of especially a classic planner or any planner. So you can stretch them across the planner if you want or across your journal spread as borders. Beautiful. Then we have some more stickers here. We have another yellow bird here. We have a yellow butterfly. We have a lot of yellow tones in this book. These are stickers. Okay. More birds. We have tags. It's great that they gave us some of these beautiful looking bugs on these tags. Now, I'm not a bug person. If I see a bug, I'm going to freak out anywhere. But on these tags, they are gorgeous. Very vintagey. And these are blank on the back with different border designs. Then we have more tags. We have birds. And you don't have to use these as tags. You can fussy cut these birds out. Oh, I love how they did these birds. Quite stunning. Then we have more tags. Look at these tag designs. These shapes are different, right? Made a little rip there, but that's okay. It gives it character, right? So that's the front, and these are the backs. Very beautiful. Then we have some cards that you would give these. So if you rip this whole page out, if I can do this, very easy. These are horizontal. So they fold vertical, but they're in there horizontal. This is your card. And you can put these cards in those envelopes that you're going to cut out and make your own envelopes. You're going to make your own envelopes in here, right? And you're going to put those cards in those envelopes and give them to your loved ones. Or you're going to put them in your journals or do whatever you want. Or write yourself a note. It's your world. Ooh, look at this. Something about this is freedom. This is freedom. I love that. This might be my favorite bird. Freedom. Wow. Love this. More envelope cutouts. Look at this. Woo! I'm just feeling the whole vibe with my nails too. Like the nails was on point for this book. The nails was ready. I love this. Gorgeous. More envelope cutouts. These are all scrapbook papers. We have some more cutouts that we could use in journaling. These are thin, so when you cut these out, these are thin. We've got a hey, lots of love, just to say hi, wishing you. Then we have more scrapbook paper here. Live simply, bloom wildly. Okay, so this is a very simply put together book, not too many extras. This one seemed to have way more just scrapbook paper in it. If I could differentiate between some of the other ones I flipped through. We did get a few wrapping papers. We did get some stickers and some page tags, but this one seemed to have just way more regular scrapbooking paper in it. This is gorgeous to me. Another win going in my collection. If you liked this one, put a comment. If it's not your flavor, put a comment. You know, everybody has the right to their opinions. I've been, getting some feedback from some people who haven't liked some of the ones that I flipped through. And I just ask that you keep it kind, keep it respectful. But everything is not for everyone. So, but I love them all. I just think at this point, I'm someone that just loves them all. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and put some flowers in the comments. And I'll see you real soon, guys. Bye.